Africa Tech Radio.
Hey there, welcome back to the 3Ts, Travel, Tours and Tourism, the program that aids your exploration spirit, and if you don't have one, would help you cultivate it. Trust me, I am equal to the task. Remember our last episode on the awesome Igbo Dances? Well, today we are keeping the rhythm going and exploring more of the amazing dances from the Igbo culture. On the 3Ts, Travel, Tours and Tourism, we celebrate the beauty and diversity of cultures, tradition, and even tell you where you can tour through the power of movement. So let the dances begin. Now, I'm going to share with you the audio version of the audiovisuals of Igbo Dances, the AID project with you today. It is an initiative that documents, digitizes and creates a free knowledge base for endangered Igbo dancers on the internet in form of audiovisuals, images and audio recordings. And you can find the video of this that has the dances and the music and someone talking about all this in Igbo language. You can find that online. All you have to do is search the audio visuals of Igbo Dances AID project. It's a Wikimedia thing, okay? In our last episode, we felt the power of the warrior dance called Abianshi and experienced the mystical Agbacha Ikurunwa dance. Now get ready for even more captivating dances. I will leave you in awe. You really need to see the video as well, because you have to match what I'm saying and what you're going to be hearing today to the dances, especially if you're fascinated by Nigeria and Nigerian culture and tradition. Now, throughout this episode, we'll explore the cultural significance, the symbolism, and the cool traditional costumes that make these dances come alive. We'll also unravel the stories. Of course, every dance, every culture, every tradition has a story behind them, and we'll unravel that as well as how it has a strong connection to the Igbo heritage. So get ready. Are you ready? You have to be ready, okay? Because this is another exciting episode of the 3Ts, Travel, Tours and Tourism. Alright, so first up, we have the energetic Atu dance, which represents a fierce animal. Yes, it represents a fierce animal. It is a masquerade dance from Enugu State.
The dance I'm going to explain to you is called Atu dance. The dance is indigenous to the people of Ekama Amango. Atu represents a strong and fierce animal. The animal, Atu, that we are referring to, which is mimicked by a masquerade, is known to chase or instill fear in people. The masquerade, which imitates Atu, holds cane in both hands. This is to ensure that any particular space or place is calm at any point in time. In the beginning, Atu masquerade was only seen in burial ceremonies, but in recent time, it is used to entertain people to make them happy because its dance style is different and brings happiness to people in its own way. This Atu masquerade we are referring to was restructured to not only floor people as a way of ensuring calmness in place, but to also dance and create fun afterwards. Around 1988, when the Adamma dance group wanted to appear at the National Festival in Lagos, we had restructured Atu masquerade to stop flogging only and have the ability to entertain people. Because Atu masquerade is a strong animal. Women or children have no business with it because it is not for women and children. Like earlier mentioned, it is only seen in burial ceremonies. But now, there is no ceremony or time it is not seen so long it is a ceremony. This includes child naming ceremony where it is invited to entertain people. Through due invitation process, Atu masquerade responds to ceremony invitation. The musical instruments for Atu dance include ogene, which is a metal gong, and different type of abia talking drum, including the one held under the armpits while playing. This also includes udu, the flutes, and the ora, among others.
All right, let us now delve very smoothly into the world of Enugu State. I'm talking about where they have the ATILOGWU dance. It's of the Udi and Ezago people of Enugu State. I remember when I first saw the ATILOGWU dance. I was in church, right? We had an event and you see people with colorful attire dancing and stacking on top of each other. They are doing stunts and you're like, oh my gosh. So at that point in time, we used to join dance groups, acting groups, different groups really, but I never, ever wanted to join the ATILOGWU dance because all I could see was me breaking my teeth when I fall from a height. But the ATILOGWU dance is perfectly choreographed. Everybody has a duty. They know what they are supposed to do in that dance. And the musicians, the ones who beat the drums and play the instruments, whew. Anyway, let me allow them and tell you about this dance by themselves, right?
The name of this dance is ATILOGWU dance. ATILOGWU dance is indigenous to Eziago people in Udi. As we were told by our forefathers, this dance was jointly started by the people of Udi and Eziago community. They started this dance in the year 1954. The people who started this dance performed it during the visit of Queen Elizabeth to Nigeria to welcome her. This happened during her first visit to Nigeria in the year 1956. People like late Chief Ifeanyi Chukwu Nzekwe, Chief Elias, Chief Okonkwo, Felix Okonkwo from Agwobi Iwolu were all those that started this dance. Also, people like Ferdinand Anokwe from Iyoya, who is still alive, like Innocent Ozieze, who hail from Iwolu community, he is still alive. All these people we have mentioned are those who named this dance ATILOGWU. The name was born out of a question: is there magic in this dance? Posed to them, and they decided to coin the name of the dance out of the question. This was how the name ATILOGWU came to be, because they were performing what people have not seen before. They were the first people that welcomed Queen Elizabeth in the year 1956 on her first visit to Nigeria. If you consult the search engine on the internet on this, you will also see that this happened in the year 1956. On the 5 naira note, the visit and welcome of Queen Elizabeth to Nigeria is represented there. This is to serve as a remembrance of that event in Nigeria, as well as a display of the ATILOGWU dances during the visit in the country. ATILOGWU was only performed by men, but now it is also performed by women who desire to engage in the dance too, like the men. In fact, in the early days of the beginning of this dance, men who were performers were easily attracted to maidens and got married through it. These women intentionally followed the men dancers home. Women married them because they were good dancers. ATILOGWU dance have a special attire for it, because everyone has something they are known with. The ATILOGWU dancers are known for their shining attire with multiple colors. The colors are unique, but is clearly recognized. In sewing the attire for ATILOGWU, different colors are used and are likened to the colors of the rainbow. There are 7 instruments for playing ATILOGWU. The first is called Alu drum, known as a small drum. Also, Igba, which is known as a wooden gong. We can also add the Oja instrument. So these instruments are used to play music for the dance to enhance the sweetness of the sound. So when played, it calms the nerves. Each instrument has a purpose. Each of them has a response.
Yes, each instrument has a purpose. That's in the ATILOGWU dance. If I don't know any dance, I know ATILOGWU. ATILOGWU is an amazing dance. In Lagos, any traditional event, sometimes any event, they'll call ATILOGWU dancers. So they are the young ones, and then they are old ATILOGWU dancers doing the same things, doing stunts, jumping from doing pyramids and stuff. It is just an amazing sight to behold. That's not all. There's more. Our journey through Igbo dances continues with the captivating IKORODO dance from Nsukka, Enugu State.
The name of the dance that we're telling you the story about today is IKORODO.
Alalo, there's Americano. Obi.
dance is native to the Nsukka people in Enugu State. In Nsukka, the dance is indigenous to the people of Ezi-Ikopa in Nsukka. There is a strong story behind this dance because in Igbo land, there is a particular adage that says that everything happens for a reason. There is no smoke without fire. Therefore, there is a reason why this dance began in the first instance. This is what I will explain now. This dance started with young maidens. They perform this dance every month. They convene at the village square and dance to the song to the appeal of the audience for entertainment purposes. The young men will watch in excitement from the corner because of the interaction and the activity of the maidens. Maidens uses this dance to attract the young men to prove that they are ripe for marriage. This is what they perform this dance for. This is a dance I grew up enjoying. I don't know the exact day this dance started. I grew up with a keen interest in music and saw that this dance is performed by the maidens to appeal to the young men. This is why I joined to perform in the dance. I also saw that the dance is not one that ruins people, that it is what you use to prove that you are a beautiful maiden well trained by your mother. This motivated me to participate in the dance. This is not a dance that is bad, nor does it corrupt people who participate in it, but one that encourages good relationship between people of the same kind of relation. I grew up without the knowledge of when the dance started. The instruments used in performing this dance includes ogene, known in English as metal gong. The metal gong is produced by local welder in the community. There is another one called udu. It has the shape of a pot. The ugu instrument, similar to the shape of a pot, is beautifully made with handles for carrying it on a foam. Foam is what it is called in English language. This is used to produce sound from the pot-like instruments. There is also another one called flute. Flute is used by the men to show that the dance performance is appealing to them, ensuring that they produce adequate sound from it to support the music as well as the dance. There is also the drum. The drum is carved out from broad free wood obtained from forests and held together with animal skin in order to work effectively. There is one called a shaka too. The shaka is usually woven. After weaving, there are certain things that are put inside it. For some, it is the seed of local pear, while for others, it is bottle caps that are put inside a shaka. The shaka produces good sound as it is continuously shaken, and this helps to add the music.
So basically, what happens is that if you are a maiden who wants to tell the man that, see, I'm ready and I'm available for marriage, okay? You have to see me that I'm gorgeous. I understand the tradition of our land. I know how to cook. I know how to take care of a family and how to take care of my man. Yeah, that is exactly what they do in this particular dance. I'm talking about the one you just heard about, IKORODO. Yes, from Nsukka, Enugu State. Beautiful. Beautiful. It is a fusion of traditional music and captivating footwork that will have your whole body moving even without you knowing. We'll stop at this next dance I'm talking about right now. I want to play you right now is the OHAFIA War Dance from Abia State, IRI-AGHA. Enjoy it.
The name of this dance is IRI-AGHA or Hafia. Dance is native to the whole people of OHAFIA. IRI-AGHA started from our forefathers and it is said to have existed for more than 150 years. We were introduced to it by our forefathers and we have continued with it since then. It is used to celebrate the victory of men on return from war. On his head is the human head of his conquered enemies from the battle in honor of the men who had returned in victory. The headwear symbolizes strength in celebration of their war victory, which is gifted to them on return from battle. heads is only worthy to be carried by a matured man. Hence, a man who is not worthy of carrying it would acknowledge the carrier on sighting him. A woman is not permitted to touch the human head. These are all what we use to perform this dance. This is a boss man. Everything belongs to this man. This is considered the hero amongst them. The boss man. He enjoys every benefit and devours goats and fowl. He eats both the goats and the fowl. He comes first before others. This one is used to slaughter after the killing. This one is used to dissemble after the killing. And this is opia for the men. This and the other one works together. If this fails, the other will make up for it. This one is beaten to a point that the men are seen drowning in dancing until they are all exhausted. When the men are in the forest chanting war songs, this one called the whistle is used to sing to them to call them out. The dance is used to summon our ancestors who protect us from any form of ill luck. When things go wrong, they will guide you through it. This guides us in our decisions in moments of trouble and helps us to summon our ancestors before us.
Unuja, OHAFIA maman. Igbo quit. Igbo quit. Have you the message? Quit. Magu maman. Magu quit. Quit. Masu.
Yes, that particular one is the last one for today. And I have to tell you, we're still not done. I still have 8 more Igbo dances to share with you. And the videos are online. All you have to do is to search for it. The Audiovisuals of Igbo Dances 8 project. Okay. This was brought to you by Euphemia Wandu, Chibuike Adolphus, and Emmanuel Obiajula alongside Mikel Sadiq, Tunde Oladimeji, Dr. Christian Moro, amongst others. It is in partnership with a global advisory team, Igbo Wikimedia, Wikimedia Nigeria, and Wikimedia Nigeria Imo State Network, as well as Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lillian Aberica. Never stop exploring and do not let go of your roots. Don't be afraid to, explore into other cultures and into other traditions. I mean, we are a country, a world full of people from different places, from diverse cultures, different countries, and you like to know about them, don't you? How would you feel if someone's talking to you and told you about your own community and you know that they're not from your own, community? You feel so happy. So why don't you try it with others? My name is Lillian, and we'll bring you this again next week, Friday, on Africa Tech Radio.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.